In the morning we woke up. It was quiet all night. We look out the window and there's no one in the barracks where the SS used to be. No one was yelling and screaming to get up, to go to work. It was quiet, an eerie silence. We were afraid to walk out of the barracks. We thought any minute the barracks go off. The dynamite goes off. And so we sat there. All of a sudden we heard footsteps of soldiers. Now we didn't know what to make out of it. And they were our friends, the prisoners of war, marched to the camp, cut through the barbed wire, walked in and said, "Girls, you are free." This was the moment we were waiting for so many years, hoping and praying for. And we had such beautiful illusions what will happen. The Americans will take us to Bremerhaven, put us on ships, and we'll go to this wonderful country called America and we'll start a new life. We never even thought that we are alone. Now, when they said to us, "You're free," it all suddenly, the realization of where we are and who we are, came. Everybody walked around, no one spoke. There was silence in camp and everybody deep in their thoughts. Where are our parents? Are they alive? The brothers, the cousins, the family? We are free. Free to do what? To go where and with whom? No education, no parents, no family, no home, no money, no country that wants us. What do we do? Children that grew old in camp in years, but never made a decision. We never decided where we want to work, what time we want to go up, what we want to eat, what we're going to wear. And now we are free. We'll have to learn to trust humanity again, to begin a new life, but where and how?
Was there no liberating army that came to
the Soviets rolled in with their tanks in the evening. The reason why they were held up till the 9th of May is because they couldn't decide who's going to take this town. All of Europe was liberated. We were the last ones. So the Soviets rolled in. And we heard the noise. We didn't know what it was, the tanks rolling on the pavement. We ran through the factory ground and pulled off all the tulips and all the spring flowers that grew in the garden and were throwing at the soldiers. And all of a sudden there was one in an armored car with a red hat and probably a very high officer, had all kind of stars. And he jumped off that armored car and he said, "Yevrei? Are you Jewish?" He said, "Yes." And he started speaking Yiddish and told us, "Where is your camp?" And so we said, "Come with us." And we came to the camp with his armored car. And he stood on that car and he says, "You are free now, but I beg you, don't tell my soldiers where the camp is. These are men that were now in the war for so long. They will rape any woman they see." "Oh, well, but we are Jewish. We are the victims. We're not Germans." He says, "I can't guarantee you safety." And so we all retreated back in the barracks, closed the doors, moved the bunk beds to the doors and to the windows and sat there. The same night, somebody tried to get in and kicked in the door, couldn't move it. And 45 women in one room started to scream, and he started to run away. The reason that we screamed that we didn't know if the guy is inside or out, and there were 2-3 people in one bed. And if your friend happened to have your hand on you or near you, you didn't know who it was in that moment. You thought we were full of Russians in our room. Well, we screamed so much that they ran away. But we came up with an idea. we found a piece of paper and some pencils in the SS guards' offices, and we wrote typhoid fever and put it on every door. And the next night when they came, they ran away, and that saved us. This is why I say women's experiences are different than those of men. Here were the liberators when they liberated Asekems, Buchenwald, and Bergen-Belsens. The Americans and the British rolled in with the truck, with the food and with the medication and with the doctors. We had to hide, afraid to be raped. That was our liberation.